Hey everyone, so this is the Samsung A25, the Galaxy A25 here. We're going to be doing a Roblox test. We'll just play through a couple of different Roblox games on here. So first, we will start out here with Arsenal. We're not going to do any volume because Roblox is terrible with copyrights when you have any of the songs playing, basically. So we are going to keep this in automatic graphics, as you can see there. That way it works the best. This is only a $300 phone here in the US. It can do some games in max graphics, but not all games. We're just going to keep it automatic. That way it can decide on what it wants to do. Starting out here with Arsenal, so we can look at those FPSs, which you can see are in that top left corner. Even in automatic, it's ranging between like 30s to 50, mid 50s there. So let's go ahead. We'll probably get destroyed. Yeah, I'm terrible with on-screen controls by far. See, so by an automatic though, it's not bad. I mean, like I said, sometimes it will dip into like the 30s, but for most part, it's in the 50s, upper 40s even. It will drop down to, but for most part though, it is in the 50s. If I were to place on max graphics, it is able to do it, but it will be in the 20s to 30s. I think it looks very good, even on automatic. So I mean, I think that's pretty good for a $300 phone. I say when we get taken down, it does drop into around 20, which is almost every device does drop somewhat. Next, let's do some blocks, fruits. I know a lot of people do like this game. This isn't a game I usually include in these videos, but let's go ahead and include it into this one. We will do, I think I usually do Marines. Do I usually do, yeah, Marines. Alright, so camera's not liking this game very much. It's kind of dark. I'm sorry, it's super dark for you guys. We'll make this one pretty quick here. Let's just go find ourselves a monkey to beat up. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead. So I mean, this is actually rather smooth. Again, just like with Arsenal, there's really no issues with it. Of course, there's no FPS counter to see anything like that. Let's go ahead and use missile. And I'm gonna get taken down by, oh, no, that's a person. Yeah. Who's gonna try and take me down, apparently. So, Black Fruit, really no issues, except for on camera, it's very dark. On here, it is not. One thing I should mention, too, is this display is really, really nice. It does have an AMOLED display, and it is a beautiful display. Alright, let's go into Shrines Battlegrounds. This is a pretty graphically intensive game. So some devices do have some issues with this. Let's go ahead, we'll do our ignition burst. And we'll not do a jet dive because we got hit. And again, this is a pretty graphically intensive game. There's actually a lot of people on here right now. A lot of times there's only like 3 or 4 people. I'd say there's no issues. Go ahead and we'll attack this dummy. Miss. So I mean, like there does actually have a little bit of frame rate drops, but for the most part, this is not terrible. This actually plays pretty well. I definitely have had worse experiences on other devices than this one. There we go. So that actually works very nice. And then last we'll do Royal High, which I always like to include in these videos. Because again, it is a very graphically intensive game. It doesn't really look like it, but it really is. Some devices won't even let you play this game. It'll actually just kick you out of Roblox altogether, or at least kick you out of this game. Again, we're just going to be in automatic graphics. We're not doing max. So I don't think this will be able to handle max graphics very, very well. I know I could play, I thought I had to be sideways. This is kind of awkward. There we go. So everything is nice and pink. Go ahead and we'll start flying here. And you can see there is some stuttering going on here. Again, I don't know why this game is so intensive for the graphics, but it is. on devices. Every now and then we get a little bit of a frame drop there. So we're just inside. And we'll drop down here. See if I remember. Alright, we'll just go down to, sure, Castle's Heart, why not? And summon the portal. And teleport itself. And again, this display is just beautiful. This AMOLED display on this phone is so nice. Especially, again, considering this is a $300 phone. And there's more expensive phones with worse displays than this. And there we go. So that went in nicely. I think that's right where we just were, isn't it? There's so many buttons on this. Yeah, it is. That's where we just were, but that's okay. So, I mean, again, this does actually plays actually pretty well. Again, there are going to be a little bit of frame drops every now and then. But for the most part, this device is rather good for Roblox. I wouldn't really complain about it too much, especially considering its price tag. Not bad. Alright guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.